TFS, I love them. I love TFS. I like the way they do things. They're a little bit unconventional in places, but I do like the way they do things. I like it so much I sold near enough every tent I had to buy the TFS Saga. Because when I saw it at the show, I was like, whoa, I need that. They've released a fair few tents over the past few years and that, like the Enran, the Gromity, the Stars and stuff. And they've just released the trekking pole tent called the Vista, which has actually been, compared to a Lanshan and said it's a Lanshan on steroids, which is, saying something because it is a pretty looking tent and it does look like it can handle a lot. And it's 4 season. It's actually built for the European market. But TFS have actually done a lot more tents than you think. They've also done another trekking pole tent in the past called a Libra 2. And I was trolling eBay. No. Scrolling eBay the other day and I came across this, the Libra 2 TFS Black Label Libra 2. Now, if the Vista's a Lanshan on steroids, this is definitely a Lanshan on testosterone. Let's take it out and have a look. Libra 2, small pack size. There's no weight to it really. Apparently it's like 1.5 kilos, so that ain't bad at all. Let's get it set up. Bag's good. It's got these, I can't remember what you call them, pack down strips, you know what I mean? Yeah, them. So you just peg out all 4 corners as you would a regular trekking pole tent. It's no different than a Lanshan, a Van Gogh headed on. Poles apparently had to be set up at 125. They go in upside down, which I thought was a bit weird. Because usually you got your cap end on the top, but this, no. You've got to set them up with the pole end up, so make sure you got these on if you do get hold of one of these. 125, about there. Make sure the pegs don't come out. Same on the other side, 125. Cinch up the edges. And you're done. Yeah, that's it. It's basically set up. I do need to do the top lines for the roof just to get that straightened out and that. It is easy to set up. Once you get to know a trekking pole tent, they are really easy to set up. I mean, you just cinch those in. I should do that one really, but I don't need to, do I? I'll probably get these lines out. So the chap I brought it off of on eBay, I don't mean he'd had enough of it, but he's got an X-Mid 1 or 2 now. So you don't really need this because that's like the ideal trekking pole tent. We're on a bit of a slant there, aren't we? Look at this. Might need to raise that pole up. Let me get that sorted and get the other lines out quickly. Yeah, that's better. Now that I've got the lines out and my trekking pole at the back had slipped because I hadn't tightened it up enough, but yeah. It's nice. Yeah, chap I brought it off of, like I said, he's got an X-Mid now, so he doesn't really need it. Shout out to Tubby Pip on eBay. He's got some stuff for sale. So if you're interested, look him up on eBay and see what he's got for sale. So thank you, Pip. So your vents are up there, but they're not that accessible. But you've got ventilation around the edges there, but you could cinch it down. Like quite low to the ground if it's cold out and that. Obviously that's not set up properly, but best I can do at the moment. Look at the peg, crap. He seam sealed it, which is good because I don't think there's a TFS tent that isn't sealed. That they actually seal. But he's done that for me, which is good. So you've got 2 doors technically, but it's 1 big door each side. and they're all they've all got really nice zip. That's a nice zip. I like that. They've all got these clips on, so you won't get zip creep opening up in the middle of the night. Well, warm, innit? Do that. Door don't go up any further, which is weird. But anyway, yeah, let's roll that back. So yeah, the door goes up into the middle, which I thought was a bit weird. That peg's gone again. It's better. So yeah, vestibule space, loads. And it's the same the other side. There's that ventilation I was talking about. Up there. Pocket there. There if you can see it, yeah. Right there. For you to put the end of your trekking pole in. I don't know why they didn't do it the other way. That is a bit weird. It's a bit high up off the floor at the moment. Probably loosen that. So it's fully adjustable on the inside. And it did come with a ground sheet, which I've attached. Oh, maybe I got it too high or something. So this has got quite a cool trick, because you've got this door on the other side here with another clip. So if you roll that up again, you've got all that. You just got a whole open thing, and you can easily get out the door. But also you can roll the whole door up, which I do now. And you got toggle and loop, a retaining clip for it, if I can find it. I haven't actually set this up properly yet. Textbook error. Hang on. And you got the whole side open. Bloody hell, it's warm. Let's take you inside. We'll have a proper look at the inner doors too. So you've got 2 doors, T-zip and that. This is the 4-season inner. Yeah, solid fabric around the edge, around the sides, and along the door. But you've only got mesh on one of the doors. This is just a solid bit of fabric again. Let's have a look, yeah. It's just to reveal all the mesh, so it's just a solid mesh door and not fabric too. Toggle and loop on here. And along the bottom, that's 3 toggle and loops on one door. That's a bit hectic for my mind. And then you've got to roll it up. Toggle and loop again. Then you've just got the mesh. And that's the same on the other side. So you've only got 2 mesh panels, 1 on each side, which isn't too bad. Because then you've got that blocking out any breeze, but yet you still got your breeze coming through there. Is that pubic hair? So I don't know if you'll be able to see this. Now, there was a, hang on. There's a thing in the Saga, which is a brilliant bloody tent, about the toggles on the doors. Because you had 2 loops and one toggle bar in the middle. They've done it on this. Yeah. Done it there. So you just got that 1 toggle bar in the middle. I don't know why that is. So room wise, oh yeah, there's plenty of room in here in my head. I could have my thick mat down. I'd be about there. Dead centre though, so not 100%, but there is enough room in here. Let's grab a camera quickly. Yeah, there is plenty of room in here. It is warm in here too. Definitely a 4-season inner this. Pocket wise, 1 there. There isn't 1 there. There isn't 1 there on the opposing side, but there is 1 there on that side with TFS stuff. Yeah, I do like TFS. I like the quality of their gear. Some of the stuff baffles me, but I do like the quality of their gear. Vestibule wise, look at that, loads of space. I haven't got this 100% taut at the moment, but it is nice, isn't it? Right, let's have a lay down, see what it's like. Right, so, oh yeah, if I had a mat here, I'd be hitting the roof, bring you in. Yeah, I'd be hitting the roof. with my thick mat, but I'm not all the way down at the bottom, as you can see. So we'll shift up into the middle. And my feet are just touching that. Yeah, there's plenty of room. But then I haven't got everything 100% taut at the moment, so you'll have to excuse that. Features. I like the doors. You've got 2 pockets. It's all right, but then again, there's plenty of room. Inside, I mean, this is rated as a 2-person tent. I just sound a rock. Rock, not anything else. Yeah, so I'm against the door just. Plenty of room for your gear here. Yeah, plenty of room. But yeah, features wise, there isn't really any in here. There's no line or hook for a light. You've just got 2 hooks, 2 loops there, one there, and then one there. It's a bit puzzling. It's a basic tent, isn't it? With a 4-season inner. Not gonna lie, I quite like it. I do really like it. I like the colour, it's very stealthy. I like the idea of the doors, you know, not the inner doors, the outer doors being able to roll up one, both, or the whole front so it's open. So you get a nice Louis Theroux breeze going through, a Louis Theroux. Yeah, and there's what, 6 guy lines? Could do one in the centre of the panel. We'll have a quick look on the outside. So yeah, you've got a guy line, each corner there. You've got those retainers there. Well, not retainers, you know, tensioners. I like them. Pardon. You got one of them on each side, which will probably make it quite stable. And then you got these here, which really tension that out. I figured it held some dry grass. Disgusting. But could do with a excuse me. There was something there, like on the land sham, where you can pull it out so it's not so in the wind, you know. Yeah, it's interesting. Like I said, I haven't got it all tensioned out properly because that's like the first proper time I've been able to take it out somewhere that's got enough space to actually get as much tension as possible with it. I think that one of my trekking poles is bust, so I'm not getting the full effect, but I quite like it. I know you got the Vista, which has just come out, which is they describe as a Lanshan on steroids, which is true. Yeah, it is. I think that's like a Lanshan on testosterone. It's built quite tough, that, isn't it? Get it packed away, then we'll have a word at the back cave. Just found me damn tripod, didn't I? So I'd probably no need to sit down like this, but oh well. Excuse the change of clothes. It's gotten very warm again. When has it actually gotten cold? No one knows. Let's go online and we'll have a look and see what TFS say about the Libra. Now, I have actually messaged TFS about this tent because I wanted some information. After I purchased it off a Tubby Pip, I messaged them saying, well, I haven't heard much about this tent in this country. I'll actually pull up the messages. Won't show them because it's got information on it, you know. Well, there isn't any information on it apart from what they've told me. I messaged them and they said, hello, may I ask what colour the tent is? We have produced the Libra model in both red and coffee colours. I got the coffee. The production time was supposed to be 2023, but I'm not sure about its current quality as it's a second-hand item. Well, I won't too worry about, you know, like the quality of it, because, you know, Tubby Pip had said that it was in good nick. He'd only used it a few times. I've had a look around it twice myself now, and yeah, I can't see any fault with it. So yeah, I'm not worried about the quality. It's still good quality. So they say, yes, currently very few people in the UK purchase it because it's not one of our main products promoting for Europe. We recommend more suitable tents for Europe, like the Saga, the Vista, Enran, Garomity, Yoto Pro, Stars 2 Pro. thank you. And, you know, I sent a message back saying thank you for getting back to me and that. So, yeah, they don't actually sell it in this country. I've seen it on their official site, and I've seen it on a Japanese site for sale. But, yeah, they don't actually sell it in this country, or, well, the rest of Europe, as far as I can see. But I can still get some information about it. So they're saying it's a 3-season tent. I imagine that's with the mesh, just, you know, the regular mesh inner. So weight, 1.540 grams. So with solid inner, it's got to be about 1617 kg in it. Yeah, you set the trekking poles up at 125. There's not a huge lot of information about it. I will be honest with you. I mean, what else of information have they got? Yeah, there's not a huge amount of information about it, so I'm gonna just leave you with those stats and that. Waterproof wise, it is waterproof. Well, it has to be. It's been seam sealed now, so it's definitely bloody waterproof, isn't it? Yeah, there's not a huge amount of information about it that I can find on the internet. I could ask TFS again for the specs, but I don't want to bother them too much. You know, they were kind enough to message me a few times in the past, so I don't want to take the mick. My thoughts on it are, it's interesting. I really do like the look of it. I like the ease of setup if you've got a decent set of trekking poles. I like the idea of a 4-season inner. I really do. And I like the price because I paid about £100 for it, which, you know, compared to a Landsham, which is what, 130, and that's a 3-season Landsham. I think that's for a Landsham 130. I think I got it at a really good price. I'm happy with the price. Yeah, there's a not lot more I can say about it. I do need to take it out on a camp, and I really will be aiming for this weekend to make a video on it whilst out on a camp using it. It's a first impression video. My first impressions are I really like it. I like it and I want to like it. Sleeping in it overnight could be a different story. I might dislike it, but either way, we're going to give it a go. I've got a bit of a rarity for this country. They don't sell it in this country, so yeah, nice. That's the second TFS tent I've brought. Now, I'm sorry this is a bit of a rush video. You know, I finished work early today, and I needed something to do, and obviously something to take my mind off of a few problems I got at the moment. So I thought, right, I'm going to make a video. I really do appreciate you watching if you got this far. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you have, then good on you. And a couple of other things. Be kind to one another and rock on, John.